Hello, this is Latanya Price coming to you with another video blog for today. So, I am definitely excited about some upcoming things for the month of June and really beyond because it's 1 year anniversary for effective living. I know some people might be like, so 1 year. I'm excited. I have remained dedicated and I've worked and I'm learning. I'm still learning so many different things with the effective living, being a Christian life coach, being an author, being a speaker, being a human behavioral consultant. It's been awesome. It's been such an awesome experience. And so I definitely want to celebrate and really help continue to really grow and just grow with people, make those connections. I've made some awesome connections. And I don't take that for granted. I really don't. So I just wanted to get that out of the way because I'm really excited about what is to come. So today's blog, to celebrate and to really kickstart really year number 2, to be honest with you, year number 2, we're going to start this off right. Now, we're going to talk about how to powerfully face the truth. How to powerfully face the truth. Basically, you're going to, I'm going to talk about facing the true you in more simple terms. So basically, the first thing, and I always recommend, is talk to yourself. That's right. Talk to yourself. I know growing up in my day, talking to yourself seemed like you were crazy. Literally. Like people thought you were a lunatic. They want to try to put you in a little white straitjacket. For some people, I know that's not funny. I'm so sorry. Seriously though, back in the day, talking to yourself was like a big no-no. Here's the thing. You sort of do it already. You just don't know you're doing it. Even from just the involuntary reactions that's going on in your mind and the movements that you make from driving your car to cooking something, guess what? Your body is automatically talking to itself because it's learned a certain behavior. It's learned how to respond to certain things. So it automatically kind of has that trigger of, send that message and knows what to do. The same thing is actually going to be happening when you face the truth. And you want to make sure you're talking to yourself. You want to make sure that as you face the truth, you face the true you, and you unlock the true you, that first off, you love the you. And then as you're talking to yourself, you're going to be able to be your best motivator. You're going to be the one to encourage yourself. Because at the end of the day, it's just you and God. As you laying down, even if you're married, I'm married, and even as I lay down to sleep, it's still just me and God at the end of the night. It really is. It's me and God. And as I lay there and I'm just thinking and I'm maybe having certain things running through my mind, I have to be that one to encourage myself. I have to be I have to tell myself, you know what? Woo! Today was rough, but you know what? There's tomorrow. There's new mercies. There's new opportunities. There's new grace. And it's going to be better. It got to be better. I'm sorry. It got to be better. I'm not taking no less. So I've learned how to encourage myself. I've learned how to be my number one motivator, my number one fan, really. And it's not being conceited, but you learn that in the process of talking with yourself. So you have to be honest with yourself. And that's something that's part 2. When you talk to yourself, be completely honest with yourself and with God. Facing the true you, or getting that real you out, removing all the masks, it really is about being honest. It really is. It's about being honest with yourself and being honest with God. One of the things that I've learned, and I believe for most people, you all really, if you've been watching some of these or you've gone to my website, you know my basic story. I always tell people I was not raised in church. I wasn't. I'm so sorry. I cannot relate to the ones that are my age and they grew up in the church where they went to the church. every day of the week for something. I'm sorry, I can't relate to that. I wasn't raised in church like that. I was raised to believe God, Jesus Christ. He died for the sins. I learned the basics. That was it. That's all I learned. But with those basics, it helped me to further my curiosity into finding out how to really connect with this God, And so from there, though, I didn't have anybody to really teach me how to pray. I didn't have anybody to teach me how to read the Bible in the beginning, because I got saved after I got cancer. I came out of the hospital with the cancer, and I joined the ministry. And even in that process, I was 15, so I already kind of had some things set in my mind. I already had some set ways. Not to be funny, I'm just being honest. I already had some set ideas at the age of 15. I already did. I knew I was making some mistakes. I did know that I was making some mistakes, but then, I was like, well, how can I get better at certain things that I'm doing? I want to get better. I don't want to keep making mistakes. I don't want to make mistakes over and over. And so I learned how to talk to God in such a sincere way. And I remember hearing like preachers and teachers, a lot of times they like, well, how do you pray? And one of the things they said was, just talk to him. Just talk to him like he's a friend. And that's what I literally did. When I was in the hospital and they had told me, the mass that they removed from my colon, it was cancerous. I cried. I literally turned to God. I said, God, my parents told me you made the world, the heavens, and all this stuff, and you also help with miracles. Can we talk? Because I'm a little scared right now. I don't know what's about to happen. I don't know if I'm about to die. I don't know. And that's literally the thing that I've taken with me up until this point of age 34. That was age 15, or 14, 15, up to 34. So now I'm at the point where I'm honest with God. And I just have to be. And that's the thing. Be honest with God. First off, he already knows. Can't even hide anything from him. But the thing of it is when you actually are honest with God and you release some of those things that you're holding in yourself, you're having a personal relief, a mental, a physical, a spiritual release yourself. Some of the things I've been able to really overcome is because I had to release some of that stuff. So I had to literally tell God, look, I'm not happy right now. I'm not happy with what's going on. I'm not happy with the fact that it's like this and you've allowed this. Let's talk, because I got to get through this. And I know once I get through it, I'm going to be better. So, and then of course, after you get all that going, you want to embrace the real you. You want to be able to love yourself. You want to be able to just embrace the real you. Be proud of who you are, not in a conceited way. We get so caught up, and one of the things I guess I do value about the fact that my family taught me some basic things, that I really don't want to get too caught up in so much of, not being proud of my accomplishments. I give God all glory. Best to believe. Me coming this far is literally because of him. And I'm proud to say that. And I'm proud to say that I am his child. I am who I am because of him. And so because I have authority and I have power to shift my life into the positive, nobody can take that away from me. Nobody can take away that joy that I have. Nobody can take that away. And that's how I embrace myself. That's how I embrace myself. There are days I don't like what I did. Just being honest. This is that whole facing that truth. Some days I don't like what I did. So I'm like, what, Tanya, why'd you do that? For real. Why'd you do that? And I talk to myself and I tell myself, there could have been a better way to handle that. There could have been a better way to do something. And that's when I get into God's like, God, help me out here. What do I need to do? And so when you're honest with God and when you're honest with yourself, one of the biggest rewards, and I'm going to end on this, one of the biggest rewards that I've found is the fact that when you're honest with yourself and you're honest with God and you really tell him, this is what I need, this is what I desire, he gives it. He somehow gives it. He either sends the right person, he either sends the right messenger, and that messenger may not necessarily be a person that you know. It might be a small child. It might be a letter. It might be a special inbox, email. It might be just something. Because I tell God, I need some empowerment today. I need some encouragement today. I want to stay motivated. God, help me out. And oftentimes, next day, 2 days later, there it is. And he does it. I have yet to see him not do it. I'm just being honest. I have yet to see him not do it. And so being able to powerfully face the truth, the true you, it takes talking to yourself. It takes being honest, completely, if you want to say it like this, completely butt naked honest with yourself and with God. And then embracing yourself. Embrace who you are. None of us are perfect. And we'll never reach the level of perfection here because, unfortunately, we got all this sin and everything else that's out here, and this craziness in this world. So we'll never be able to really reach a perfection while here. So just embrace who you are. Embrace the fact that you want to get better. You definitely are striving to get better. And just be able to be proud of what you have accomplished. Celebrate those accomplishments, the small ones and the big ones. I was just told there's no small accomplishments. There's nothing small. Everything is great. And everything is great. So I'm sorry, I just said small accomplishment. Celebrate everything that you achieve. Even to the point where, if you achieve being able to turn away from a certain conflict that you used to be able to give an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth real good. But now you can turn the other cheek. You can walk away and you at peace with it. Celebrate it. If there's something that you have done, even if it's a small accomplishment, I said it again, it's not small. It's nothing small that you can accomplish. It really isn't. It's nothing small. It really is something that you can celebrate. It's not too small. It's because you're awesome, and we're all in this thing together, and we're all working together. So, in that conclusion, remember to powerfully face the true you. Make sure you visit my website. I am doing a Face It, Face Off 10-day challenge, y'all. 10-day challenge. It's about making sure we're breaking through those personal barricades. We're deepening and accepting our personal responsibility. We're making those limiting beliefs go. Literally, we're leaving them in the past or wherever they came from. We're targeting our positive inner circle, and then we're igniting your passion. So sign up for that 10-day challenge. It's the Face It, Face Off 10-day challenge. And also, you're going to be able to participate actively within the Facebook group of Give Faith Life. So make sure you hop on over, sign up for that challenge, and I'll see you there. Have a great day. Bye.